recent years, these technologies have become more advanced and also more commonly used.
Faces, fingerprints, the use of what's called biometric information is becoming more widespread.
And so as that has happened, consumers now face new and increasing risks associated with the use of the technologies.
Amanda Calusius with the FTC walked us through some of those risks. That information used for so-called deepfakes, hackers gaining access to the private information that companies hold, or companies being able to see your location and learning private information. Ultimately,
the onus is really on companies who are using these technologies.
And that's what the FTC will try and ensure. In a recent policy statement, the FTC warned about the potential misuses of biometric information, resulting in harms to consumers or a violation of the FTC Act.
The policy statement makes the point that longstanding legal requirements apply to these technologies as well. So the fact that the technology may be new does not mean that, the FTC Act does not apply.
The agency wants companies to be aware of risks and make sure their consumers are properly informed. In some cases, you as the consumer may have some power.
For example, if consumers are offered the choice about using biometric information in connection with a particular, feature or something that a company is offering, consumers can weigh whether the convenience or other, benefit that may offer is worth it in light of, the risks if the information is compromised or misused. And they can also look to see what companies are telling them about whether they'll use that biometric information for any other purpose.
The bottom line,
companies should be assessing foreseeable harms to consumers before they collect their biometric information.
Carissa Lemkel, Fox 7 Austin News. A grocery store taking customer surveillance to a whole new level. There's a store here in New York City. It's called Wegmans. I'd never heard of it in South Carolina, but I shop there now. Warning shoppers of technology collecting, storing, and even sharing biometric data, such as facial recognition and eye scans. Kurt, the cyber guy, joins us now. Okay, Kurt, they're doing this so that they can recognize if you're a terrorist or if you've committed a crime. They know which customers to watch. But legally, they don't have to tell you, right?
Let's be honest. It's about their bottom line. That's why they're doing it.
Okay, so tell us more about it. No, that's okay. Why do they do it? Do they have to have our permission? Can they share it?
Ainsley, good morning. So some places do need your permission. New York City is one of them, but more weirdness out of New York. There are only about 4 other states in the country that require companies like this to let you know that they're collecting your biometric data. And that means you're going to be walking into stores without any protection. You won't have any idea whether your face, your eyes, or possibly even your voice is being collected as you simply go grocery shopping. It's a new trend for loss protection and to understand how we're shopping in the stores. They're going to use all kinds of ways to justify their big brother activity, but privacy experts here warning this really shouldn't be normalized for the kind of surveillance that it's doing. And the biggest question is, what happens to that data? Who's got it? Who owns that? Who's storing it? How do we know that's safe? Of course it's not safe. These companies lose data constantly. So if you're in Texas, Washington, state of California, and Illinois, you're in luck. At least they have to post that sign outside that says, Ainsley, hey, welcome in. We're going to be recording your biometric data. Now, if I saw that at my grocery store, here's what I would do. I would vote with my wallet. I'd be like, no thanks. I'm going next door. I'm going to the other grocery store. I don't care if it's worse, because I'm not going to let you do that to me. I'm voting my wallet, period.
Okay, here's the statement from the store. It's only in a few of their stores. It says, in a small fraction of our stores that exhibit an elevated risk, we have developed cameras equipped with facial recognition technology. This technology is solely used for keeping our stores secure and safe. The system collects facial recognition data and only uses it to identify individuals who have been previously flagged for misconduct. Kurt, will we start seeing this in other stores around the country?
Yes, you will. So keep your eyes open for that. And then get ready. Ainsley, I know you get my newsletter, but if you go to cyberguy.com, I will give you the horror.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to